Hello, everybody. This is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Monday evening to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We're in week 14 of our Orlando Wizards franchise, and we are taking on the LA Chargers, who are 9-3 on the regular season, so they're not doing too bad. And we lost to the Baltimore Ravens last episode, 28-21, so that makes us now 10-2 on the regular season. But do not worry, we are still in playoff contention. However, I want to go up to 11-2 on this season. And prior to this episode, prior to last episode, we only had one loss, and that was against the Dallas Cowboys. So I'll have both of the Ravens and Cowboys videos links to the video in the description if you guys want to check those episodes out. So we are now at the 2 spot since we lost to the Ravens last episode, and we would be facing the Detroit Lions if playoffs ended today. So we'll show you the uniforms and we'll see you at kickoff. So the Orlando Wizards are the road team. They're going to be wearing their home uniforms on the road. So it's going to be nobody wearing white jerseys today, as the LA Chargers are going to be wearing their light blue powder jerseys with white pants, light blue socks, and white with light blue shoes. So we'll see you guys at kickoff.
Chargers versus Joshua Dobbs and the Orlando Wizards.
Alright, now it is kickoff time here in SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, just minutes away from Los Angeles, and the host of Super Bowl 56, upcoming on February 13th. So, Chargers return this kickoff. They get stopped there at the 32. And this is going to be a first down and 10, so we're going to blitz here on the defense. So the Chargers are ready to throw this football out to Mike Williams, and that is going to be a 6-yard reception, as it will be a 2nd and 4 now here for the Chargers. So I'm thinking they're going to throw the pass until they get their first touchdown. They are going to throw that. It is incomplete. So 3rd and 4 for LA, as they're at their own 38-yard line. And they throw that pass. It is incomplete. So we're going to have to return the punt now. And we got Antonio Brown ready to return. So the Chargers punting this away. And Antonio Brown, the former Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver, is going to return this one, and he will get stopped at the 26. So first down and 10, we get to see the Orlando Wizards rise and shine out on that field today. So we're going to be using the halfback flip screen pass play on 1st and 10 from the 26. So Joshua Dobbs, he's going to fire this one out to Antonio Brown, who you guys saw just return a punt. So he had that 42-yard reception to begin the game. So we're going to use the middle, high, low pass play on 1st and 10 from the 32. And I'm thinking about throwing this pass to Devontae Parker. And he is going to fire this one out. Devontae Parker catches it one-handed, gets that one into the end zone. That's a 32-yard TD. And the Orlando Wizards lead this one 7-0. Alright, first down and 10 now. Justin Herbert is figuring out who to throw the pass to. And he's going to throw this to Keenan Allen. And Keenan Allen gets that first down for 11-yard reception. So he has nearly 1,200 receiving yards this season. And he has 6 touchdowns for Keenan Allen. So 1st and 10, Justin Herbert handing this off to Austin Eckler. So no, not Austin Eckler, it's a running back. So 2nd and 12, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson made that nice tackle there, used that hit stick, but he lost about 2 yards on that play. So this is going to be a 3rd down and 4 from the middle of the field. So the Chargers are looking to get that 1st down, and they throw that pass that is incomplete. So this is going to be a 4th and 4 for the LA Chargers. So the Orlando Wizards are going to be ready to return this punt. So they do not. So it went out of bounds there. So this is going to be a 1st and 10. We're just going to run the ball with our new running back, Jordan White, who debuted last episode against the Baltimore Ravens. So 1st and 10, Dobbs hands this off to White. So Jordan White uses that truck run play. So he's going to bulldozer some defenders over, and he gains it for 42 yards, the Slippery Rock University product. And we have 115 total yards in this game already, and it's almost the end of the 1st quarter. So we're going to run this with Jordan White. So he uses that nice stiff arm, gets out of bounds there, and a Chargers defensive lineman appears to be down and injured. So 1st down and 10, Josh Dobbs is going to hand this off to Justin White. So we're going to actually take a timeout here to figure out my game plan strategy. So what run play I should use for Justin White. And I'm going to use this stretch Axelert smoke. So I'm actually going to hand this off to Melvin Gordon. So Melvin Gordon gets this into the end zone for a touchdown. This will be his 6th TD on the season, and it's going to be a 14-0 lead. We'll see you guys in the 2nd quarter. Oh, wow, we get a nice INT to end the 1st quarter, and it is believed to have been Marcus May who claimed that INT. So this is going to be his 4th interception on the year, a 38-yard return, by the way, and it's going to be a 21-0 lead here for Orlando. Oh, wow, so we get to return this kickoff on a very positive note, returning this to the end zone for a touchdown. So we knock out the return man, Anthony White, who is with us for only 1 episode for the Orlando Wizards. So it's JPP, the former New York Giants and Tampa Bay Buccaneers defensive lineman, making that fumble recovery. So Anthony White lost the football, and Jason Pierre-Paul just takes it all the way straight into the end zone for a touchdown. And our defense has been really good for the last 2 to 3 minutes. So we are going to take a break after the 2-point conversion. So Melvin Gordon III gets it in. It's 29-0 Wizards. All right, 4th down and 15. We're ready to return the punt with Antonio Brown. And we did take a break, and at the beginning of this quarter, Jason Pierre-Paul returned that awesome kickoff return, and we get stopped there at the 30. All right, we're going to use a PA cross pass play on 1st and 10. Tua Tagovailoa, he is going to step back to pass. He's going to fire this one out to AJ Green. All right, 1st and 10 from the 46, Tua Tagovailoa. He is going to step back to pass. He's going to fire this one out to Devontae Parker, and he gets stopped there in the red zone. So at the 20, rather. I still call it red zone, but oh well. We're going to use a PA cross pass play at the 20. Hopefully we can get a 1st down or maybe a touchdown on this play. So we're going to throw this one out to Devontae Parker. Gets that one into the end zone for a touchdown. So that will be his 50th career touchdown reception for Devontae Parker. So it's going to be a 36-0 Orlando Wizards lead. All right, 1st and 10. Justin Herbert is trying to figure out who to pass the ball to. He passes this out to Adam Trotman, and that is going to be a 1st down. So the clock's winding down to 1 minute and 10 seconds to go in this 1st half. and they get that first down at the 32. So that's going to be a timeout. So we're going to use the cover 4 drop pass play on 1st and 10 from the 32. They're going to use the shotgun formation, Justin Herbert, and Herbert does not get that first, his receiver rather, did not get that first down. So it's going to be 36-0 still, and they're only 5 yards away from getting that first down. So it's 55 seconds to go. Keenan Allen claims that reception, 10 for 16, 170 yards, and 1 INT on the day. But the clock is winding out super fast here in Inglewood. So I still call it LA, but it is an LA suburb, in other words. But there's only going to be 31 seconds to go. Actually, 20-some seconds now, because the clock winded down pretty fast here. And Justin Herbert lost the football. Wizards say they have an ado. Marcus Davenport with that fumble recovery. So we're going to actually pass the ball to Rob Gronkowski to end this first half on a positive note. So Tua Tagovailoa stepping back to pass, firing this one out to Gronk. And that is going to be a timeout. So we're going to use a PA cross pass play on 1st and 10 to end this first half. Tua firing this one out to Devontae Park. AJ Green too high, actually. So he's almost 100 yards passing within this second quarter. So within this first half, he's thrown nearly 100 yards passing. And AJ Green gets stopped at the 28, end of first. All right, now we're ready to return the kickoff. It's 36-0. The Wizards are magically leading over this Chargers team, so we're going to return this kickoff. And it looks like Golden Tate III will get stopped at the 22. But it is a 24-yard return, so we're just going to use the weak formation. We're going to use a quick slant. And I'm thinking about throwing this pass out to Chris Godwin to begin the third. But he caught that one-handed, that guy. And look at him use that little spin move. He gets stopped there at the 44. 6 for 7, 155 yards for Tua Tagovailoa today. And we're going to use a PA boot LT. So they're at the 44. So Tua stepping back to pass. He's going to fire this one out to Rob Gronkowski. And no, he does not hold the ball tight enough to get that first down. But we're going to use the streaks pass play, and I'm thinking about throwing this to Gronk, and he better have that reception, or else he better not drop that pass. And I thought the Chargers were literally going to get that fumble recovery, but they did not. So 3rd and 10, Tua throwing this lob pass out to DP, and Devontae Parker gets this into the end zone for a touchdown. 1,500 receiving yards this season, and the Wizards magically lead at 43-0. All right, 1st down and 10 from the 32. Justin Herbert is trying to hand the ball off to the running back, and he gets this first down for a gain of 11. So this is a 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Now, we've only allowed 118 yards total, so we've only allowed 13 rushing yards, and they didn't really run the ball a whole lot in this episode so far. So they're going to throw this one deep out to Keenan Allen, but he gets that first down. But Brian Beluga is injured. I don't know what he has, but he could return in this episode. He could not return in this episode, but they're going to throw this pass that is incomplete. 2nd down and 10 from the 26 with only 2:33 to go in the third. Chargers, they're signaling their call and are going to step back to pass, and they get stopped there at the 20. So 3rd and 5, the Chargers, they do not want to give up on this play. They want to move the chains. They don't want to trail by a whole lot in this episode. And the Chargers, in fact, do get that first down. 14 for 21, 164 yards, and an INT. Adam Trotman, he has 6 receptions in this episode. So the Chargers don't want to slow down on their offensive performance because they're only 9-3. So they are playoff worthy. I think they are the second seed as of right now. So I'm projecting that this is probably going to be a great Super Bowl matchup along the lines. But Adam Trotman gets that into the end zone for a touchdown. And it's going to be his first receiving TD of the game. And it's going to be 43-7. All right, now it's 43-7. They kick this one off, and Golden Tate is ready to return for the Orlando Wizards. And he is going to return this one. He gets stopped at the 49. I honestly thought we were going to get this daylight return, but no, we do get stopped at the 49. So I'm going to use some Jordan White with some inside zone. So he hasn't really scored it. He did not score a touchdown as of yet. So 4 carries, 76 yards, and it's a 2nd and 8. But we're gonna use a halfback stretch here on 2nd and 8 from the 49. So we're gonna run it with White. So no defenders are trying to stop him here. And he does get stopped at the 10-yard line. So he has 5 carries, 115 yards. Jordan White. So we're going to move the chains along the line. So 1st and 10. He has averaged 23 yards per carry. But now we're going to run it, get the juke moving. He gets us into the end zone for a touchdown. And this will be his first rushing TD of the game. And it's going to be 50-7. We'll see you in the 4th. All right, we're at the 10, 2nd and 1 now. Tua Tagovailoa has nearly 200 yards passing, and he throws this to Antonio Brown. That is a touchdown. His first receiving TD of the game, and it's his 8th touchdown on the year. The Chargers threw another INT, and this time it's to Jimmy Smith. He's going to take this all the way to the end zone for a pick 6, 39-yard return. And Justin Herbert has now thrown 2 interceptions, both returned for touchdowns. And this is turning out to be a really good episode for this Orlando Wizards team. So they're now leading this 64-7. We're going to take a break. All right, 2nd down and 10 now. Joshua Dobbs, he is going to step back to pass. Firing this one out to A.J. Green. And he is still on his feet whatsoever. And he gets stopped there at the 18. So 3 for 4, 108 yards and a touchdown. So I am just simply going to use a PA sail pass play on 1st and 10. So Joshua Dobbs, he steps back to pass, firing this one out to A.J. Green there. That's incomplete. So this is at the 18-yard line with 1:20 to go in this 4th. Firing this one out to Green. He gets stopped at the 1. So it's going to be a 1st and goal. So I'm just going to run the... Actually, you know what? I'm actually going to throw the ball. And I'm thinking about throwing this one to Gronk. And he does get that into the end zone for a touchdown. And this will be his 7th touchdown on the season. So I'm just going to simply run the ball here to get a 2-point conversion. And there's only 54 seconds left. So I'm going to hand this off to Melvin Gordon. He gets it in. It's now 72-7. And we claim another interception once at it. And it is this time Jimmy Smith. He has 2 INTs and 1 touchdown. So he has 3 interceptions on the year. But surprisingly enough, this interception, I'm shocked that we didn't return this all the way to the end zone like we usually do. But that turns out to be an incomplete pass, 5 for 8, 126 yards. I'm going to use the weak formation now. I'm going to use the quick slant route on 2nd down and 10. Tua is going to throw this one. He's going to throw it to Chris Godwin. He gets stopped at the 1. 9 for 12, 223 yards. I'm going to use a pistol formation, and I'm actually going to put in some Josh Dobbs And I'm going to switch it out, and I'm going to put in some TJ Yelton to end the game. So we're going to use a spacing pass play whatsoever. But he throws this into the end zone. That is a touchdown. And this is going to be a 80-point lead if we make that 2-point conversion happen. Booth review we're going to skip. But also I do not have enough time on my camera, so we're just going to have to make this one quick. So we're just going to have to run it out, and we do get this into the end zone. All right, Tua Tagovailoa, 156.3 pass rating, 9 for 12, 223 yards, 3 touchdowns on the day. Justin Herbert, I know it does seem pretty good whatsoever, but his passing performance wasn't as great today. 59.8 pass rating, had 1 touchdown and 3 INTs. So that wraps it up. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next episode.